Come on, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk. Yes, we are. Stay tuned for Airgun Detectives. Welcome to another episode of Airgun Detectives. I'm your host, JC, and today our Rare and Unusual series continues, and we're going to take the mystery out of the Feinwerkbau 603. Talking about rare and unusual, this definitely is a rare and unusual. But before we get started on that, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down there in the corner. Doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free and really helps support the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, check out my website, www.airgundetectives.com. On that site, I've got t-shirts, I got hats, got my Generation 2 bipods. Also have the Gammo trigger screw that if you have a Gammo rifle, break barrel, or even an underlever with a SAT or CAT trigger, it will turn that into a match style trigger. Definitely will do that. So check that out when you have a chance. Occasionally I also put some of my inventory on my website. Lately been kind of busy, haven't had a chance to put much stuff on, but I will be doing that, I promise. Anyway, let's get back to the rifle on hand. The Feinwerkbau 603. The only reason we have this, my buddy Mike Melick sent this to us to review so I could show this to you. So Mike Melick, I don't know if you guys remember Flying Dragon air rifles. I'll leave you guys info at the very end of the video. We'll talk about it. But yeah, he's my buddy, and thanks to him, we have this rifle to do a little review and kind of show it to you guys. What is this exactly? Well, this was actually first developed in 1984. And this is a competition 10-meter rifle. It's single pneumatic, meaning it's not a spring piston. I showed you guys the 75, the Diana 75, which had a spring piston with a counterweight that had zero recoil. Well, the next level in competition rifles, they went to pneumatic rifles. And basically, it's just a single stroke, a single cocking effort, and it creates pressure. It's got a piston, it creates pressure, and that's how the rifle operates. So it's got a single handle right here, and again, you pull this all the way out. This flips up. If you notice, the breech flips up. It's pretty cool. I mean, look how wide a breech that is. It's got plenty of room to be able to, big fingers, put a pellet in there. And then if you look at the other side here, you can see the pneumatic, the piston right there. So then basically what you do is you simply close it. It creates the air pressure. So that's air pressure. That's it. So it's charged. Then you drop your pellet in here, and you just close it. See how this slides? It closes up on the breech. That's it. That's all there is to it. Then you have, that's it. There's no safeties on this competition rifle. But anyway, this is made in Oberndorf, Germany. And just like all the other 10-meter rifles, 177 caliber. These were designed for competition. These were featured in the Olympics at one point. Look at the stock on this thing. It's absolutely gorgeous, the wood. And so many adjustments. You got adjustments for length of pull here. You got your cheek rest. I mean, it's really beautiful. And then you guys know they actually hold these offhand and they shoot them. They don't bench rest them. Me, I'll be bench resting it, okay, just so you guys know. But these are definitely Olympic competition rifle. The barrel on this is about 24 inches long. The rifle overall is close to 43 inches, and it weighs just under 11 pounds. I think it's just about 10 pounds, 11 ounces and change, so just under 11 pounds. Again, look at this stock. It's absolutely beautiful. This is specifically designed for a right-hander, so once again, I'm going to be shooting right-handed. The trigger on this, unbelievable. Probably the best trigger that I've ever tested, but I'll demonstrate that to you. And this has the Diopter sights. The Diopter sights. Basically, it's like a ghost ring setup. And a 10-meter rifle, you're going to be shooting on a 10-meter competition targets about this size. Those are just a little bit over the size of a quarter. And you're going to be shooting that at 10 meters, which is roughly about 11 yards, roughly around there, 11 yards. Again, this is the rifle that replaced the spring pistons as far as competition goes. But I'm really anxious to take you guys out and show you the performance of this thing, because it is something special. And it's not often you get to shoot something like this. And again, thanks, Mike. I really appreciate it. You allowing us to go ahead and showcase this. So let's move on to the next segment. All right, let's go ahead and test the 603 over the chronograph. You guys know these 10 meter rifles, not a lot of velocity. It's all accuracy, and I can't wait to demonstrate this for you. But single pneumatic. So we're going to be going ahead and shooting these H&N Final Match Heavy. These are hand selected, hand sorted quality. But these are 8.18 grain wad cutter. So let's shoot 5 of these over the chrony. We'll go ahead and average that out. All right. So shot number 1, 554. I swear I always have just kind of a tough time with these little pellets. My fingers are big. Okay, shot number 2, 558. Actually, let's just close that like that. Here we go. Shot number 3, 557. Whoa, what a standard deviation, huh? All right, shot number 4. .557 again, and one last one. .556. Whoa. Incredible, incredible standard deviation. Once again, you guys know that the better the standard deviation, it usually helps out with the accuracy, because that means you're consistently sending those pellets down range at the same velocity. But yeah, pretty incredible rifle. We'll go ahead and move on to the next segment. I'm going to go ahead and obviously I'm going to shoot this right-handed because it's designed for a right-hander. Yeah, maybe one of these days Mike Melick will get us in a left-hander. But anyway, we'll do our best, but stay tuned for the next segment. Okay, I'm really excited about showing you guys the accuracy with this Feinwerkbau, the 603. We'll just call it the Fine 603. Anyway, amazing rifle. Amazing rifle. I set us up at exactly 10 meters. We're going to go ahead and shoot the H&N Final Match Heavy 8.18 grain pellet. They're a final match. These are hand sorted, so they're good pellets. They really are good pellets. So we're going to shoot 5 shots at the target. We're going to see how well it can group. Now, keep in mind the target. We actually are going to shoot these official little 10-meter targets. You see how, I mean, they're slightly larger than a quarter. And I'm going to aim dead center, and we're going to see how well this thing can group. Okay? Anyway, why don't you guys go ahead. Let's check out the target and the distance. Go ahead, check that out real quick. Yeah, those are some small targets, that's for sure. Okay, again, 5 shots. I'm going to aim dead center. The sights that are set up on this are specific for these little targets, just so you guys know ahead of time. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to center that whole target in the right in the middle of the sight. So I'm going to center the whole target. So it's a little bit larger sight, but that's kind of how this is designed. All right, and there's nothing to cock in this thing. You just bring that back, throw a pellet in here. That's it. All right, shot number 1. God, this thing is accurate. And we got shot number 2 coming up. Gotta love it. Okay, shot number 3. Shot number 4. And one more shot. You guys notice I'm not saying anything. I don't want to jinx this target. But from what I can see here, it's looking pretty good. One more. Shot number 5. Okay, that's official 10-meter length. Oh, by the way, I'm shooting right-handed if you guys hadn't noticed. But that's okay. I shoot a pistol right-handed. Kind of set that up similar to that. But look at that group. I think that is competitive. When I did the Diana 75, I think that's a very competitive group, just like that. Yeah, amazing rifle. That's why these are a matched rifle. These are actually matched rifles, single pneumatic. So anyway, there you go, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the next segment. All right, let's do a little plinking with our 603. We're going to go ahead and shoot some final match. Same exact pellets we did in the accuracy test, the final match heavies. Anyway, 8.18 grain pellet. I set up a few targets. So this is a 10-meter rifle, right? We're out 25 yards. I figured let's just do a little bit of a challenge. The only limitation in this is going to be my eyes looking through these ghost rings. Because some of those targets kind of get washed out and it's really tough to see. So as I said when we were doing the target practice, these are designed for those 10-meter little targets. So you set up the ghost ring right around the target. So I'm going to try to have to find the targets. I'm not making excuses. I'm just going to let you guys know in case we get a miss. It's not going to be the rifle's fault. It's going to be 100% on me. All right, anyway, check out our distance, 25 yards. Yeah, we're usually normally at 40 when we do some of these. I moved up, so we're at 25 yards. I said, you know, let's be reasonable here. It's a 500 foot per second rifle, so. Okay, let's just see how well we do. Alrighty. I do like a little bit of a challenge, so let's see. Let's see if we can take out that shotgun shell on the left side. I would say so. No recoil and a 4-ounce trigger. Like I said, the only limitations on this rifle is your eyesight. All right. See how it does for that chicken. Not too shabby. Like I said, what are we shooting? We're shooting about 540, 550 feet per second with a 177. Fortunately, the wind's kind of slowed down, so we're not fighting any wind with this little pellet. All right, the egg. No, actually, it wasn't an egg. That looked like a pipe. I know it was red. All right, got 2 more shotgun shells. These are kind of washed out by the sunlight, but let's see what we can do here. Oh, I can see it. I'd say that's definitely a hit. I'm telling you, this rifle is unbelievable when it comes to accuracy. Got 1 more shotgun shell there. Let's see. Guys, and I'm shooting right-handed, so. All right. There you go. Yeah, so we challenged ourselves a little bit, but think about it. That's 25 yards with this thing, designed for 10 meters. It just tells you how accurate it is. And the trigger, oh my God, pretty amazing. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next segment. All right, we're gonna get this in here just before dark. Let's test the trigger on our 603 here. These triggers are unbelievable. So we've got our trusty Lyman trigger gauge. This thing won't even register a pound, I'm telling you. It's gonna be well under that. Have never tested it, so we're gonna find out here. 4.3 ounces. 4.3 ounces. Absolutely incredible, amazing trigger. But what do you want from a matched rifle? There you go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next segment. Let's wrap this up with our conclusion. Yeah, the Feinwerkbau 603 10-meter pneumatic target rifle. What an awesome, awesome rifle. Not only in looks, I mean, this thing looks awesome, but the performance, you guys saw the performance. Incredible. I mean, what about the trigger, guys? What about that trigger? 4-ounce trigger. I'm telling you, breathe on it, it goes off. But that's the type of rifle this is. And once again, our target, I mean, look at, that's our 5-shot group. I don't know, just had to show that to you again. That was so much fun. But the sights on this, as I said, when I was going through the testing process, you actually center the sight around the target itself. So you got to take that target and you got to center the entire target in the diopter. So it's centered, the whole target. So you can't really pinpoint it, but you space it so that the same distance is all the way around the target. And that's how they work with these competition rifles. And actually, you can see it, it works pretty good. So, what a rifle, that's for sure. There's not much I can say about it. I can tell you this, the current value on these things, are you guys curious? Probably one in this condition is minimum of $2,000, probably in the $2,500 range, probably right around there. And there's not a whole lot of them out there. And this one, God, thanks again, Mike. You know what? I really want to thank him because there's no way I could have brought anything like this to you without him sending it to me to showcase this for you guys. And by the way, Mike is awesome for any type of air gun you want to get. Seriously, Flying Dragon air guns. You can check the website. His website is not up all the time, but call him. I'm going to leave a phone number. If he doesn't answer, his answer machine will pick up or take a message, and he will definitely call you back. But he can get you anything, and here's the best part. If he gets you a rifle, he'll tune it for free before he gives it to you. So that's a $150 bonus right there. So that's pretty amazing. It really is. But this was a lot of fun to shoot. It really was. And I'm just glad I had the opportunity to bring it to you. All right, again, our Rare and Unusual series, it's going to go every month until I run out of guns, okay? So you're going to see something either rare and or unusual, so once a month. Don't forget to check that out. Well, anyway, don't forget, this is where we take the mystery out of the air gun. So until next time, I hope you and your families are doing well and you're getting plenty of shooting in. So take care and God bless.